9AFT161. That's a Caucasian female crossing path, and the light source remains over me, and that's what I'm capturing on still images. Kum Lee of 1812, number 1. She is monitoring. You can see as she crosses path with me in the parking lot. This is the maintenance of presence while I walk through the parking lot and walk to the front of the property. And she's molesting with directed light. So I just want to be clear. She's going to federal prison, but I also want to document the sex offense. 1813 was monitoring me inside of my private space, went out of their way to cross path while I was inside of my window. I've already documented their license plate. This is the people that say he's going to federal prison. This is P.O.C. It is currently 8:56 a.m. This is the maintenance of the light source over me while I'm standing in front of a facilitating venue. 1813, living in relevant position, group stalking where they live. All right, this is P.O.C. That's a sex offender monitoring me while you see the impossible light inside of my bedroom while my panties are down. And then you saw the entity engage in more pacing conduct. That was as I was pointing it out. Center for Better Life, Abigail Peckman. You have the third-party male who is monitoring me while my panties are down with the blue SUV. You have them engaging in what is demonic pacing. That's terrorism. And then the demon-possessed entity does more of it, especially if you have the ability to discern it and point it out. That's the characteristics of the demon-possessed. And it's also occurring under the light source, all right, which is nowhere in Fontana. Contrary to what my documentation shows, it's currently, again, 8:57 a.m. This is P.O.C. Remember, the state is present through them. License plate, CHVRE. P.O.C. Directed light. Mental institution. Light activity. Stalking in the path with light. That's a demon. CHVRE. Impossible light in the shade while she crosses path. Okay, that's a demon. And she's going to a mental institution. This is a demon. Impossible light across the building in the shade, just like Center for Better Life. You don't need to know their names. She's going to a mental institution. She's monitoring, and this is documented impunity. And she's stalking in the path continuously. She can get out and talk to whoever she wants. You're looking at the impossible maintenance of engineered light across the building. That's a terrorist who's stalking on behalf of the state. This is demonic pacing. P.O.C. He's going to a mental institution, and that's federal prison. That's impunity. And the entity is also group stalking by commercial airline plane. That's P.O.C. They're pacing in the sky space in front of me, going in opposite directions under the light source. It's currently 8:58 a.m. P.O.C. That's a sex offender touching. She's going to federal prison. She's going to be subject to mental examinations. And she's pacing around, and this is documented impunity. She's in directed light as well. Here's my shadow in front of me. All right, she's pacing around in a vehicle, and this is a demon stalking in the path with light. All right, that's P.O.C.